Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. You are watching live on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn, and we are celebrating senior night for the Northport Huntington Tigers Ice Hockey Club. Northport tonight will be taking on the East Islip Chiefs in a battle of teams jockeying for playoff position. We'll touch more on exactly what is in store in this game in the pregame after the Northport Huntington senior ceremony. Seems they have a good roster on hand. Distributing some flowers now to the players. Going to skate over, greet their mothers, take some nice pictures. Senior night is something that is very well done by the Suffolk County High School Hockey League board of members, if you will. The people that organize it do a very nice job, making sure that all the seniors are paid their due respect. The families are very well taken care of and honored. Blake Belt, first senior going to be honored here tonight. Belt having a strong season, 7 goals, 4 assists. This Northport Huntington team coming off an undefeated regular season last year, having a lot of expectations to live up to. They've certainly had a good showing. Something that's troubled them has been their roster attendance. They just have not had a full showing every night, but they've made the most of it. They've given themselves a chance. This team on the doorstep of the playoffs. I believe that's Matthew Morandi, not wearing his usual number 4 tonight. Morandi, 2 assists on this season. Next up, the captain, Tyler Paragallo. Paragallo, one half of the strong defensive pairing, him and Robert Savaglio. Paragallo, 5 goals, 5 assists this season. Now we honor the goaltender, Angel Spinelli, having another strong season after a good one last year. Spinelli's been on and off battling injuries. He is here tonight. And now the other goaltender, Evan Schubert, spent some time in net in backup of Spinelli while he was out battling that injury. Henry Norris. Spinelli, 10 games played this season. A .363 goals against average. Has a shutout to his credit. Schubert, 5 games, .579 goals against. Nicholas Tatura, the next one honored on the senior night. So congratulations to all these graduating seniors on the Northport Huntington roster. We wish them the best in their future endeavors. And good luck on the rest of their season in search of a county championship. with that being said, we wait for East Islip. We'll transition right into the pregame. So once again, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the LI Sports Network. I'm Dylan Flynn, ready to bring you this senior night game for the Northport Huntington Tigers as they take on the East Islip Chiefs. Northport comes into this game on senior night 5-10-1, 12 points, coming off a tough 5-2 loss against a surging Sachem hockey club. They still need to lock up a playoff spot, and they can also improve their standing. Well, they could have, but Connecticut Sayville has handled business on the other side of the ice tonight, taking down the Ward Melville Patriots on a final of 3-0. So they'll improve to 7-10-1 and hold on to 6th place, but Northport can take a stronger hold on 7th place, as Middle Country is right on their tail. See a young JT Caruso on the ice tonight, a very nice sign for this squad. Strong player on JV this season. He has a goal with the varsity team. Looking to see if the Collins brothers are here, Billy and Ryan. Not seeing them right now. They are difference makers, so we'll see what Caruso can bring to the table in their place. It'll be interesting going up against a fast, physical team in East Islip. But what is nice to see is Sean Tittle taking warm-ups after also battling injuries this season. Tittle back, a very welcomed addition to the lineup, in need of some depth. On the other side of the ice, the East Islip Chiefs come into this game 11-3-2, 24 points. Currently 4th place in the varsity division. East Islip, ironically, is West Islip fans tonight. They need West Islip to try and upset Smithtown Hauppauge so the Chiefs can take a sole possession of 2nd place in the varsity division as they come off a 6-1 win versus Ward Melville. They won the first meeting with the Tigers by a score of 5-2. They've had some under-the-radar success this season. They've quietly put together one of the better seasons in the varsity division. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with come playoff time. They're fast, they're physical, they play defense. They know how to get out in transition. They're starting to figure out the 5-on-5 scoring. The players are getting hot at the right time. Anthony Marizito coming off a hat trick in their last game. We'll look to him to keep that scoring going. They got to run the Tigers around. Use the stamina. Let it carry you. They are still in the first place hunt. A win tonight goes a long way, and they're going to need some help. Like I said, West Islip. A Smithtown win on Sunday against Kings Park would help a lot. They have the tiebreak over St. Anthony's, so don't have to put in a lot of work to move up in the standings, but again, would like to go into the playoffs rolling, like to go in hot, and a team that is bound to make some noise come playoff time. Take one last look as the temperatures drop outside. Players want to stay hot on the ice. So who's hot? Jake Giacoppi's hot. 3 goals in his last 2 games. He's here tonight. So he's going to look to lead this Northport team in scoring. Try to get some help from the supporting players around him. Net a couple. Try to beat this tough East Islip defense and see what he has in store to try and keep the hot hands going. Ryan Anatra on the other side of the ice has been hot. Extremely hot for the East Islip Chiefs. He has 6 straight games with a goal, tallying 8 total goals over that period. The man has just been on another level this season among the top ranks of scoring in the varsity division. Warm-ups finishing up, teams heading to their benches. We'll take one short break, and then we'll be ready to go. And it'll be Tigers, and it'll be Chiefs, and it's going to be live right here on the LI Sports Network. Nice crowd on hand on both sides to take in this one as we are underway. Senior night for the Northport Huntington Tigers. Start off with the Chiefs icing the puck. Just a few seconds in here. Brody Dixon in net for East Islip. Angel Spinelli getting the nod for Northport. Thomas Ivers now takes this puck at center off the bank, clear by the Chiefs. It's stolen away by Tyler Paragallo. Paragallo loses the puck off his stick, collides with Daddario behind the play, and now Ivers and Pepe 2-on-1. Ivers walking, shooting, kick save Spinelli, rebound, pushed on net. Spinelli will cover up. This team in transition. One of the most lethal. Angel Spinelli up to task early, 2 saves to kick this one off. Lucas Ferrazzi now controls a bouncing puck, lets a shot go from straight on, pinball save from Spinelli, and he slides over to make a second. Angel Spinelli off to a hot start here. Daddario now from straight on, his shot blocked. The Chiefs buzzing a little bit as Belt tries to push it forward, and he will, in the touch pass just a little out of the reach for Caruso. Heading back here, Maxim Spazzato. Another JV call-up for this Northport team. They are missing both Collins brothers, Billy and Ryan. I believe they're missing Michael Agafanov as well, as Caruso walks in, lets a shot go, rebound, pops over Dixon's head. JT Caruso, a young presence, as Brown lets a shot go. That got blocked before it could get to Dixon. He has the scoring touch, and he's shown he can do it here. Can he do it tonight? As Kraft walking in, trying to let a shot go. That one got blocked. Caruso to the bench, going to release Giacoppi. Jake Giacoppi stepping in, taking it away, trying to walk down. Ryan Anatra steered him off to the side. He will get it down low, though. Hard hit here thrown by Brody. Puck pops free. It's Ferrazzi in search of it. Jesse Burns will poke it ahead and force Tyler Paragallo back into the zone. Paragallo now walking in over the blue line, lets it go. Turned aside by Dixon. Rebound from Giacoppi. Steered high. Giacoppi maneuvering, trying to get around Clark. Clark takes it away. Sean Tittle now, his first game in a few months. Giacoppi will race to it. So I searched the bench and the ice here. I believe also no Robert Savaglio. Another tough break here for the Tigers. It's Anthony Marizito. Chip it around into the zone. Marizito battling hard against, I believe it's Matthew Morandi, just wearing the wrong jersey. And went over to his mother. She was wearing the number 4. The guess that I'm going to take as to who that is. Ryan Clark now spinning, looking for Marizito. Puck pops up. Marizito will tuck it back down. Taken here by Paragallo. Springing ahead to Giacoppi. Broken up initially by Colin Wills before Sean Tittle takes it in and gets a shot away. A save made by Dixon. Giacoppi not done, wanting more. Walking to the net. Puck sitting down low. Taken behind the net. Squeaks free up from the goal line. Tittle helps it along. Belt stepping into it, shooting, and turned aside Dixon. Caruso on the rebound. The Tigers starting to build some offensive momentum. Caruso battling Slattery there. Couldn't keep it in. Will be taken here by Nicholas Tatura. Thrown in. Dixon turns it aside. Sets up Christian Anatra here, who turns it over to Beckman coming in off the bench, but he overskated it. Caruso dumps it back. Anatra got stood up there by Belt. It comes around to Dominic Magro. Magro down to Wills, back in front. Magro one time, kick save by Spinelli. Ryan Anatra now trying to beat Belt there, and he will. Anatra 15 and 15 this season, goals and assists. Magro lets one go, another kick save, Spinelli. Caruso turning, throwing, up the ice, Magro keeps it in, lets another one go, tipped on net, save, Spinelli, rebound, pushed wide. Spinelli scrambling, loses his stick, another save, short side, and Belt will guide away the rebound. This one gonna come all the way down, and it's gonna have the legs for icing. So the face-off gonna come back into the Northport Huntington zone after Angel Spinelli. Made a bunch of crucial saves, keeping this game knotted at 0. 10 minutes to go now. Daddario lets one go, tipped by Ivers, saves Spinelli. The senior getting his work here tonight. Paragallo now will come the other way, over the blue line. Tyler Paragallo walking to the net. Paragallo's shot is turned aside by Dixon. As he goes flying into the board, slow to get up behind the play. The other way now, Pepe dropping for worse. Paragallo now back to his feet. Brown shovels it ahead, gets it out of the zone. Chiefs have to drop back. It'll be Ioannidis banking off the boards in front of his own bench as Daddario takes down Brown. Here comes Burns letting one go, knock down Spinelli, and he'll cover up for the whistle. Tyler Paragallo off on the bench now. We'll keep an eye on him. Went hard into the boards after letting a shot go. So hopefully he's okay, and we'll be able to continue on for Northport tonight. Ferrazzi stumbling, trying to move it across, intercepted by Tittle, and a pass up for Giacoppi here. Over the line with Kraft. Jake Giacoppi down along the near side boards, forces the puck into the corner, sending back in front, pinballs, and a kick save made by Brody Dixon. Giacoppi chips it down low. Giacoppi. Brody stumbles, gets back to his feet, looking for it. Kraft down low, has Tittle in the slot, decides to pass it up to Belt, walking in, letting one go, and it's wide. Giacoppi side of the net, sent it through the crease, rebound with a scrambling Dixon, will not get away. As the nets come off, we'll get the whistle. Couple good opportunities there for the Tigers, not able to take advantage. We're still scoreless, 8.5 to go here. No penalties either. Caruso now tasked with taking the face-off against Clark. Caruso steering it over, Lena tying up here with Ioannidis. Puck squeaks out on the stick of Slattery. He hands off to Marizito. Anthony Marizito backhanding in. Caruso will send it back the other way. Clark trying to get around to Tura. He'll pass up for Beckman. Beckman lofts, high stick signaled, so no icing here. Instead, the high stick called, so the face-off going to stay right here in the East Islip zone, and Paragallo back out there on the ice. Looks like he's still trying to regain some feeling in either his leg or something, hunched over. Now he seems to be okay. But a big chance here for the Northport Huntington Tigers. Caruso, Clark. It's Caruso winning it back to Paragallo. He lets it go wide of the net. Tatura stepping to it. Keeps it in initially. Swatted at by Beckman. Never made contact with the stick. So no high sticking and no icing as it'll come all the way down. Wills moves it around. Slattery tried to touch it on. Intercepted by Paragallo. Works its way back. Tatura throws one to the net. Never made its way to Dixon, but it flutters in front. And Caruso tried to get one away. Again, never made it there. Beckman in the fray too. Dixon scrambling for it. Didn't have to make a save, luckily, as this one gets lofted up into the rafters. Halfway through the first, still no score. Shots right now. 10-6 in favor of East Islip. Angel Spinelli's been busy, so has Brody Dixon. Saw much of the same on the other side of the ice to open the Connecticut-Sayville Ward Melville game. First goal didn't come till a minute and a half left in the first period. As Kraft turns, shoots, save Dixon. Giacoppi now from down behind the net. Gets taken down by Daddario. East Islip, one of the more physical teams, led by their captain, Jesse Burns, not afraid to throw the body around. They'll take it to task, and they'll let you know about it. Belt now, hustling back with Penny. Joseph Penny forces the turnover to Magro in the slot. Ryan Anatra gonna pick it up. Anatra now. Made some things happen this season. Anatra through the circle. Anatra short side, shot got blocked. Magro and Anatra tying up Belt, works its way to Giacoppi, who will spring it ahead for Tittle. Gets it swung around, looking for Giacoppi. He'll connect with him. Back to Tittle, returning for Giacoppi. Tittle down below the goal line. Loses it, and it gets worked out of the zone. Morandi taking the red line, throwing in Daddario, gonna pick it up short of the goal line. Worst off the bench, over to Magro, touches to Pepe through center. Pepe walking, shooting, and it's blocked on net, glove down and held by Angel Spinelli. Brown and Pepe tying up on the faceoff. It's Northport Huntington emerging with the puck. Norris touches it ahead for Brown. His shot blocked off the leg of Brody. Paragallo now watching his Slattery, moves to him, hands off to Ivers, drops for Pepe Anthony. Pepe high slot, glove save, Angel Spinelli. Thomas Ivers always knows where he wants to go with the puck. Here's an opportunity for Paragallo the other way, breaking into the zone, sweeps it on net, and it's swatted aside by the glove of Dixon. Ivers up there amongst the top in the varsity ranks, 20 assists. Can certainly set him up with the best of them. This man can score him. That is Anthony Pepe, sending over for Worst, mid-slot, letting it go. I don't believe it ever made its way to Spinelli. Norris got it out of the zone, didn't know exactly where it went, hit off of Worst's leg, and now he'll move forward. Worst driving to the net, drops it for Pepe. His shot turned aside Spinelli, rebound, Ivers pushed it wide. Back out, Colin Wills intercepts, banks up off the boards. It's played by Spazzato. Over to Belt. He'll gain the red line, shovel in, Giacoppi gonna chase after it. Beats Wills there, swats it behind the net, Kraft. Down behind LaFada. Ivers trying to pass ahead, turned it over into the legs of Giacoppi. He'll go down the near side boards. He loses it to Ryan Anatra. Gets pinned up down there, below the goal line by Kraft. Now Kraft in pursuit of the puck cross ice. Runs through Wills, takes a spill himself. The puck now at center. Kraft touches it, offsides. And so this faceoff gonna come all the way down. Kraft possibly not knowing that the puck had come out, as he was trying to gather himself in the East Islip zone. So tough break there for the Tigers. Still in a scoreless game, 4 minutes to go in the period. Face off to the right of Spinelli. Pops out to Tittle. Ahead to Kraft, snapped over to Giacoppi. Jake Giacoppi drags down the left wing, looking to make something happen. Below the goal line, sending in front shot. Tittle is blocked up into the netting. I believe that hit off the crossbar or the stick of Brody Dixon. Either way, good look for Tittle. Nearly missing. Tittle now looking for the short side chance, tried to sneak it past Dixon. Dixon would fall to no such trick. He gets the leg pad out. We are still scoreless. The other end, that shot blocked. Here's a one-time shot that gets tipped high to the net from Daddario. Giacoppi now gets around Clark. Can he get around Daddario? He can. Giacoppi lets it go, and it's off the shoulder of Dixon. Puck stays in the zone thanks to some help from the skates of the linesman. It's Paragallo now. Almost turns it over. He'll get it back to Caruso. Gets muscled through by Daddario. Still able to move the puck cross ice as East Islip comes in off sides. On the other side of the building, Bobby Trites has come back with a vengeance, scoring in his first game since returning from injury, getting the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls out to a 1-0 lead. So East Islip, not what they want to see right now, as they're still in search of their first goal. Short side of Natra sent it through. Nobody could get it on. Paragallo, backhanding up. JT Caruso has some speed, sends it over to Ioannidis. He gets tripped up by Christian and Natra, has the puck taken away, and it comes all the way around. Paragallo keeps it in. Pucks it in deep. Caruso now bouncing puck, will settle it at center. Send back here for Morandi. Over to Caruso, trying to dice through center. Had the puck taken off his stick, he'll retrieve. And play catch here with his former JV, now varsity teammate, Max Spazzato. Puck coming all the way around, off the bench. Tittle can't get there, comes out of the zone. Worst, gonna retreat, create some space. And now here comes Ivers shooting, and he scores! Thomas Ivers opens the scoring, eerily similar to how Game 1 on the LI Sports Network opened, and it's a 1-0 East Islip lead. Talked about how Ivers can set him up. Don't be fooled, he can score with the best of them as well. He nets his 8th of the season and gets East Islip out in front. They're keeping pace with the Bulls. Belt now, trying to respond on his senior night, backhanding one to the net. Forced Dixon to make a save, his 10th of the hockey game. The Bulls now have scored again. Captain Nick Noche nets one. Just a minute and a half rather, after Bobby Trites got his first goal in a couple months. The Bulls out now to a 2-0 lead. Parked right in front, Dixon pokes it away. Here come the Chiefs with Lafada, sending over to Natra. He's gonna have to go retrieve it in the corner. Spazzato going right in on Natra, sending it back to Lafada. Brown directing him back to the boards. Sword fighting with their sticks. It comes out with Natra dragging to the net. Blocker saves Spinelli, rebound fluttering in front, sitting right outside the crease. Couple whacks at it, and it stays out. The other way, Jake Giacoppi letting one go wide of the net. Giacoppi gonna re-pick it up, trying to backhand in front to no avail. Tittle drops back for Spazzato. Over for Belt. Pass ahead, blocked. It's intercepted by Natra now. Ryan Natra. Lafada and Burns trailing Natra. Nice move, kick, save, Angel Spinelli. Now the other way, Giacoppi lets another one go, gets a rebound, but can't let another one go before the buzzer sounds, and we end period 1. Thomas Ivers scores with 1.5 minutes to go here in the first period to give East Islip a 1-0 lead as we head to intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. Ready to go with period 2. We celebrate Northport Huntington's seniors tonight. It'll be Brown winning it back, but it's turned over. Slattery into the net, off the post. Slattery, couple nice moves, had Spinelli down, just couldn't beat him. Now Caruso, back out to center, taken in by Clark. Spinning away from Beckman, it'll help it along. Marizito will backhand it in, and it'll get deep. Tortura almost turning over to Slattery as Clark lets one go from the side of the net. Marizito picking up, trying to walk to the slot. Caruso wanting to start the engines the other way, couldn't catch up to it. Marizito throws one off the glass. The official ducking out of the way. As now Caruso taps it ahead. 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Caruso, Beckman, Caruso, kick save, Brody Dixon. Perhaps the best look of the hockey game so far, the young forward JT Caruso denied by the leg of Brody Dixon. Now the other way, East Islip tied up, wanting to spring Caruso again was the Tigers. Will instead be taken by Lena, who's now going to try to evade Caruso. He forces the turnover to Beckman, trying to return the pass down to Caruso. They're broken up here by LJ Lena. Caruso pries it away, has Paragallo going to the net, didn't feed him. Second chance in front though from Brown, slid through the crease, nobody there for Northport Huntington. Now a 3-on-1. Anatra lets it go, blocker saves Spinelli, Burns on the rebound, never got a shot away. East Islip still controls, pass over from Magro, kicked out by Spinelli. Puck popped out of play, so play comes to a halt. 13-12 to go here in the second. Both goaltenders making some solid saves on their respective ends of the ice. Deadlocking this game where it is. Tittle and Anatra now. Tittle pushes it ahead. Eric Kraft wanted to go, forgot the puck behind. Daddario now pinballing it at neutral with Tittle. Tittle will take and move into the zone before he's taken down hard by Daddario. Morandi stepping to it, keeps it in. Giacoppi from down low, gets it back to Tittle. Swings it to Kraft. Kraft surveying his options, trying to get around Burns. The tough defense of the Chiefs, not giving the Tigers much space. Here's Morandi, turns it over to Burns, ahead to Magro. Now with Anatra, he drops it. Ryan Anatra looking for Penny, high slot. It works its way to him eventually, and he lets it go, and it's knocked down and held by Angel Spinelli. Northport Huntington definitely in favor of a West Islip victory. Or Smithtown victory, rather. Smithtown victory, needing West Islip to not gain any points on them, trying to lock up their playoff spot. Brody takes a little bit of a hit here from Ioannidis. The puck squeaks over. Now it's turned over to Caruso, who gets around Brody. Pepe trailing him. JT Caruso lets it go. Glove save made here by Dixon. Restart. Christian Anatra around the net. Throws it past Thomas Ivers. Icing waved off. Foot race now between Pepe and Paragallo. Paragallo wins it. Long pass ahead. Looking for Kraft. Bounces back into the zone. Taken here by Ryan Collins, now on the bench with the Tigers. Not sure if his brother Billy has also joined the fray. We will see if he emerges from the bench. But Ryan Collins, certainly a very welcome defensive addition. Let's see if he can spark something here. Giacoppi waits for it. He'll tap it back down for Kraft. Kraft tucks it back down low. Giacoppi gonna chase after it. Anatra moves it away from him. Brody starting up the engines. Here he comes. Over the red line, Matthew Brody. Doing it all by himself. Brody below the goal line. Not known for his scoring. Brody wanted to let it go, lost the puck off his stick, but loses it to Anthony Pepe. Luckily, Pepe lets it go. Knocked down by Spinelli. Worst had a whack at the rebound, but he couldn't get it to go. Giacoppi now the other way. Kraft, Giacoppi had Dixon sliding. Puck pops free. Now Ryan Anatra the other way. Belt trying to catch him. Anatra turned aside. Anatra bumped into here by Spazzato. Spazzato's not been afraid to go at him a couple times tonight. Now is Giacoppi. Taps it ahead. Giacoppi over the line with Caruso. Giacoppi lets it go wide. Anatra to LaFada. They come in over the blue line together. LaFada throws one towards the net, turned into the corner by Spinelli. Ferrazzi into the slot for LaFada. Couldn't find him. Now long pass for Caruso. Closed off defense here by a combined effort of Lena and Ferrazzi. Puck rejected at the blue line by the Tigers. It'll be tapped back by Lena for Anatra. Over to Burns. Jesse Burns, time, space, shoots one high past the glove of Spinelli. Pinned up, far side boards. Ferrazzi helps it along to Lena. Taps it back down. Second chance will get below the goal line. Ferrazzi. Brown takes it from him, moves it around, intercepted by Burns, drifts towards the net, steered out momentarily, but unfortunately hits a body of Brown as Burns lets one go. Lena inside the blue line. Hands it off to LaFada. Luke LaFada sends it back up. JT Caruso on the break. Caruso in, he lofts it over the net. Tried to go high on Dixon, broke out too much of an angled wedge and put it off the glass. Ryan Collins now keeping the puck in momentarily. Paragallo opposes Slattery, forces him back, but he gets some help from Clark to work it back out to center. Lena passes Marizito by. Puck being searched for. It's Marizito in a wrestling match here with Collins, searching for it. Puck still can't decide where it wants to sit. Slattery now going to help try to determine that. It's Collins taking it away, sending up for Giacoppi. Pops its way to Kraft. He drags into the slot, couldn't get a shot away. The other way now. Penalty upcoming against the Tigers. I do believe high sticking going to be the call. It's going to go against the captain, Tyler Paragallo. If you're an East Islip fan, a welcome sight has just come across on the score sheet. Alex Potato has netted a goal, cutting the Smithtown lead in half. It is now 2-1 Bulls. East Islip now on the power play. Ryan Anatra sent the pass across, almost intercepted by Belt. Now he'll take it and he'll move ahead shorthanded. Belt will chip it in on net, forces Dixon to make the glove save. Tigers trying to bail their captain out of jail. Anatra patiently waiting behind his net, sends over for Pepe. Brown forces him to hold up, and now he'll progress. Pass to Anatra, snaps it to Worst, over the blue line. Andrew Worst cutting to the net, throwing in front, almost pinned off a body of Belt in front. Worst to Anatra, walking in, Ryan Anatra turned away by Angel Spinelli. Pepe lets one go, never made its way to Spinelli. Tittle now, makes no mistake about this, gets it all the way down into the East Islip zone, minute gone on the power play. Pass through Jesse Burns, never got a touch on it, so East Islip ices this puck, and it will come all the way back down now. Alex Potato goal, a power play goal at that. West Islip right back in it at the conclusion of one period on the north side of the rinks. West Islip still trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, so they're the biggest fans of themselves. The only ones that can help them now. Spazzato. Pass over to Collins. He'll gain the red line, throw in. Dixon knocks it down. He'll set up Ivers. Thomas Ivers. Head fakes around Kraft. Now sets up Slattery. Slattery over the blue line, drops to Ferrazzi. Sauce back to Ivers. High slot. Ivers kick, save Spinelli. This East Islip team is capable of letting go an onslaught of shots. They've had 22 so far, just over halfway through this game. Slattery now loses it. 10 seconds ago on the power play, Giacopi, one-on-one. Jake Giacopi dragging to the backhand. Giacopi off the leg pad of Dixon. Lena now sends it all the way up for Ivers. Has a man going to the net, finds a late cutting Ferrazzi, who sent it down to Marizito, and Spinelli somehow gets a leg on it. Power play expires. Back to 5-on-5. Caruso wanting the puck out at center ice, was all alone. Now it's Ivers' one-time shot, turned aside by Spinelli. Here's Marizito now, trying to bring it to the middle. Lost the puck off his stick, Kraft will backhand it up for Tatura. He'll touch it on for Caruso. JT Caruso makes the move to the outside. Caruso to the net, short side off the butt of the stick of Dixon. Caruso couldn't reach that one. Ivers gets tripped up, no call now as Slattery comes ahead with the puck. Over the blue line, Slattery down low, circling the zone. Magro trying to move it away from Belt. It'll be Magro finding Clark right on the doorstep. And it's turned aside by Spinelli. Ioannidis just clears it out to center. Tries to get the Tigers a reset. He swung over to Burns from Wills. will hoist high over the zone into the far corner. Ioannidis now takes down Penny, and a shot turned away by the leg of Spinelli. Tigers clear all the way down this time. They'll go for icing. Shots now 26-14 in favor of the East Islip Chiefs. Certainly not afraid to let it go. The lone goal in this game so far, Thomas Ivers from Andrew Wurst and Anthony Pepe. A minute and a half left in the first period. Here come the Chiefs. Ivers trying to leave in front. Puck pops back into the slot. Pepe kicks it to himself. Sends it down low to Ivers, or Wurst. Wurst, one time to Dario, never made its way to Spinelli. Loft clear. Giacoppi trying to catch up to it. Settled down by Wurst. Make a couple moves through center. Now dropping a pass for Pepe, walking to the net. Back checked by Paragallo. Paragallo now trying to help it ahead. Tigers having trouble clearing it. It's Wurst letting one go. Kick saves Spinelli. As this puck pops out of play. The West Islip Lions have tied it at 2. Charles Brandenstein. 2 minutes into the second period. And that's the second goal of the game for West Islip. A big goal at that. They've come all the way back from an early 2-0 deficit against the Smithtown Bulls on the north side of the rinks. Tigers looking to respond from a 1-0 deficit as Caruso chips in. It's taken here by Anatra. Pass from Daddario. Over to Ferrazzi off the leg pad of Spinelli. Another shot, another save for Angel Spinelli. Closing in on 30 already, still in the second period of this hockey game. Another chance, ricochets off some bodies and sticks, all the way back down into the East Islip zone, no icing. So it'll be Anatra, avoiding Caruso and moving away from Beckman. Lafada now. Cuts over the blue line. Lafada dropping for Anatra. Didn't make it there the traditional way. Still onto his stick nonetheless. But Kraft, good hard work, gets it out of the zone. Takes a little bit of a whack from Christian Anatra. Hard hit thrown there. Henry Norris and Matthew Brody collide. Or rather, that's Joseph Beckman. Beckman a little more worse for wear. It's Brody now. Gets back to his feet, comes ahead with the puck, carries over the red line. He'll dump it in. Collins meeting him down low. Blake Belt spinning away from Brody. Belt has some good speed, typically a forward, playing some defense tonight for a short-handed Tiger team. Giacoppi now drags to the left circle. Giacoppi sending in front, pinballs off skates, and it's cleared out. Paragallo tosses ahead. Tittle between the legs for Giacoppi. Has Morandi with him. Giacoppi walking and shooting. He scores! Jake Giacoppi ties it back up with a minute to go. The Tigers are back in the game. He is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth goal in his last 3 games. Jake Giacoppi has tied this game at 1. And as Giacoppi scores, Liam Henshaw scores for West Islip. 3 unanswered now for the Lions on the north side, looking to upset the Tigers. They have a 1-goal lead now in the second period after trailing by 2. Northport now a little bit rejuvenated. Back in this hockey game, fresh start. Paragallo lofts this one up into the rafters. Giacoppi netting his 8th goal of the season, coming from Tyler Paragallo. Both goals have come in the last minute and a half of their respective periods. Northport short a player, so it's going to be Belt leisurely heading over to join the play. Northport looking to close out this second period. Where the game currently stands, or maybe in better position perhaps. Now Clark, pass over to an empty space, banked for Slattery. He'll tuck it back down low for Clark, loses it to Collins. He'll throw it ahead, knocked down by Brown. Awaiting LJ Lena. Eyed it up, now he'll step to it. Lena throwing one towards the net. Knocked off the stick here by Brown. 15 seconds to go, Brown banks it ahead to Caruso. One last chance, JT Caruso. Kraft going to the net, Caruso lets one go, turned aside by Dixon. Back the other way. Collins gonna catch up to it as the period winds down. That'll do it. 2 periods gone here at the rinks. 1 goal aside to show. Jake Giacoppi from Tyler Paragallo to close out the second period and knot us at 1 as we head to the final intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 here on Northport's senior night. Jake Giacoppi, Thomas Ivers, the tally for their respective sides. Have this game knotted at 1. 15 minutes now to try and decide a winner as Magro tries to let one go. It drifts towards Spinelli, still loose, whacks at it in the crease. Spinelli diving, he covers up. While we were in break, East Islip fans, West Islip is doing you the most amazing favor that they could think of. They have a 4-2 lead on the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls currently. 4 unanswered goals for the Lions. A resurgence of offense for this Lions team looking to make a late push to the playoffs. A win tonight would get them into 8th place with just 3 games remaining in the varsity season. Belt now. Cuts over the red line, has Beckman reaching for it. A whistle here, an elbowing call, I believe gonna go against East Islip. Matthew Daddario shown the box, the culprit of the elbowing call. This is going to send Northport to the power play, looking to take their first lead of the hockey game. They'll send Giacoppi, Kraft, Tittle, Paragallo, and Belt to try and do the deed. Giacopi off the face-off win. Gets it over to Belt, to Paragallo. Makes a nice move around worst. Paragallo through the right circle, sending for Giacopi. Passes behind him, picked up by Belt. Blake Belt walking high slot, shoots, never made it to Dixon, and it comes all the way out off the clear. Giacopi to Paragallo. Over the red line, Tyler Paragallo carrying himself. Paragallo around the net, looking for an option. Up to Belt. Blake Belt decided to pass, blocked by Pepe. Back down, Giacopi shoots, save Dixon. Jake Giacopi slid it on net. Brody Dixon angled it away. We are still tied at 1 as Paragallo right back in, throws one to the low slot. It's taken away now by East Islip. Ivers ahead, Farazi shorthanded, in alone. Farazi never got a shot away. Spinelli caused enough of a disruption. Down on all fours, spreading his legs. Able to cut off the angle from Farazi. Now the puck pinned up down below the net. Taken calmly ahead by Belt. Over to Paragallo. Gets around one man. Paragallo drops to Giacopi. Sends over. Kraft leaves it. Giacopi, one-time shot. Got blocked. Now Christian Anatra ahead. The defenseman shorthanded alone. Caught by Giacopi, but that's going to draw a penalty. The question now, as it's an interference call, is this a penalty shot? And I believe it is. Referee pointing to center ice. We will have a penalty shot. As we prepare for this, Smithtown Hauppauge has scored 4-3 West Islip now. The Bulls inch closer. Still in the second period over there, Nathan Siegel netting the goal. Okay, so no penalty shot. I was mistaken, or rather deceived, whichever way you'd like to look at it. So it's going to be Jake Giacopi, 2 minutes for hooking is the call. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for 20 seconds. Blake Brown lets one go along the ice. Wide of the net. Burns going to pick this up. Now here comes Ivers. Thomas Ivers loves him some space. Walking to the net. Let one go off the side. East Islip now on the power play. Matthew Daddario's released. It's Ryan Anatra walking over the blue line. Gets it to Ivers. His shot is blocked by Collins. Now in front side of the net. Burns having a couple whacks at it. Couldn't get one away. This pass takes Ivers out of the zone from Daddario. Or rather Brody. Ivers now will reset, come into the zone. Meets two Tigers there. This allows Northport to clear it all the way down. It's going to be on net, so no icing. Dixon going to have to play it. Farazi, see some space. He's going to eat it up. Farazi, over to Anatra. Ryan Anatra, cross ice to Ivers. Back to Anatra, high slot. Anatra turns, shoots, knocked down. Never made its way to the goaltender, Spinelli. Northport Huntington will clear again. No icing. Northport is on the penalty kill. Ryan Anatra over the blue line. Anatra. Drop pass for Pepe. Anthony Pepe looking for an option. He's got it in worst. Walking and shooting, and this shot off the stick of Tittle is out of play. The Bulls have come back again. They've tied it at 4. That game means something for both of these teams. East Islip could jump Smithtown Hauppauge. Northport Huntington could inch closer to locking up a playoff spot. What they don't need is overtime. A whole period to play still over there, plus some. It's Pepe now, slides it down to Magro in the slot. It slides on net, and Spinelli makes a diving cover for the whistle. Alec Ryan has tied the game at 4. 6:34 to go in that second period, so a long way to go in that hockey game. 10:42 to go right here on the south side of the rinks. Again, want to thank everybody for spending part of your Wednesday night with us. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I'm Dylan Flynn. We're taking in Northport Huntington Senior Night. So a good one here, 1-1. It's Ivers now letting go, he scores! Brian Slattery breaks the tie, and it's a 2-1 East Islip lead. Brian Slattery from LJ Lena nets his 6th goal of the season. They're not done as Marizito comes back into the zone, has it blocked by Spazzato. Cross-ice dump. Spazzato beats Marizito to it, gets it around for Belt. We approach 10 minutes to go. Beckman will chip in on net. Dixon will settle and cover. I was just about to say before Brian Slattery scored, the tallies were Thomas Ivers, Jake Giacoppi, and now Brian Slattery joins that list, breaking the tie. We've had a goal in each period, and East Islip now has a 2-1 lead. Caruso moving ahead on the faceoff. Surrounded by East Islip Chiefs. The puck scored free, and it's Tatura. Getting it back down low, Beckman looking for a cutting Caruso. Pass was broken up, now East Islip the other way. Burns up to Anatra. Anatra sends over. Lafada spinning into the slot. Turned over, set up for Caruso. 1-on-3. Over the blue line, Caruso trying to drive to the net, short side. Swatted away by Dixon. Long feed here, Anatra has it in stride. Belt cutting back, Anatra spinning, letting one go, knocked down by Spinelli, and it's cleared out. Now the other way, Beckman with Caruso. Beckman backhanding one on, off the leg pad of Dixon, still loose. Knocked to the side of the net. Whistle blown, penalty upcoming here, I believe. Farazi immediately to the box, roughing call against number 89 in black. Northport Huntington going back on the power play to try and re-tie this hockey game. Tigers 0 for 1 so far, had their first power play cut short because of a Jake Giacoppi penalty. So now we'll see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. It starts with an East Islip clear, however. Spinelli gonna come out to play it. Pass onto the stick of Collins. Up to Kraft. Eric Kraft over to Giacoppi. Giacoppi walking down to Kraft. Knocks it back up to Paragallo. He'll tuck it back down low below the goal line. It's Kraft. Surveying his options, turning, losing an edge, falling down, clear, hits Giacoppi in the shoulder, kept in, and then Kraft swats it back right onto the stick of Andrew Wurst, and he is able to clear it down. Spinelli hands off for Collins. Ryan Collins, long pass ahead, was looking for Kraft, couldn't find him. Pass was too far out of his reach. As the puck bounces, Spinelli thought about covering it. Instead, he'll keep play moving. Now it's Caruso. Over the line, Caruso loses it. Tittle one time, glove down by Brody Dixon. Minute to go on the power play. Paragallo falls down, but is backed up nicely by Belt here. Belt speeding right back into the zone, wanting to waste no time. Belt below the net, sending in front. Caruso mid-slot shoots, and it's a save from Brody Dixon. Spinelli has Paragallo take it. Over to Belt. 30 seconds to go now on the power play. Belt crisscrosses. Hands to Giacoppi, trying to return it across the ice. It's intercepted by East Islip, banking it up for Clark. Spinelli will come out of his net to play it. Too far out of the reach of Clark, but he banks a pass right to Ivers. Ivers walking with one already. Shot blocked. Caruso now in the dying seconds of the power play. Has his stick lifted by Thomas Ivers. Caruso dropping the pass back. Power play does expire. Tigers will circle back with Ryan Collins. Back to 5-on-5, 7 minutes to go. Collins, right circle, lets one go. Easy save for Brody Dixon. East Islip off the face-off. It's Burns. Banking around, looking for Magro. Magro trying to throw in front. Puck flew through the crease. Northport picking up with some momentum. It's Brown. Nice hustle back by Jesse Burns, forcing the turnover. Joseph Penny gonna try to beat Morandi there. He can't. Puck pops free. It's Ryan Collins. Trying to send ahead, intercepted by Burns. Glove down here by Morandi. As Burns takes down Kraft at center, no call here. Anatra, pass, intercepted by Kraft. See some daylight, but it's quickly closed off by the Anatras and Jesse Burns. Anatra ahead. Ryan Anatra, fans on the shot. Blake Belt makes a move. Blake Belt over the blue line, one man to beat. He can't get there. Lost the puck off his stick, but it's picked up by Paragallo. Tyler Paragallo, Belt going to the net, kicks save, Dixon, rebound in front, pops up in the air. Dixon diving cover, and he holds on for the whistle. As we take a look at this replay, Northport Huntington fans, Smithtown Hauppauge has scored again. 5-4 go the Bulls in the lead. Thomas Agavino late in the second. Tigers in desperate need of a goal now, getting the help on the other side. Paragallo can't take it away from Slattery as he cuts in. Had to go wide of the net. Paragallo now. Pass ahead for Giacoppi, was behind him, he couldn't take it in. Will icing be called? No, it's waved off. 5 minutes to go now. Turnover, Paragallo walking into it, Tyler Paragallo shoots, he scores! The captain on senior night ties it up. Big goal, big player, big moment. Tyler Paragallo, we are tied at 2. As the Bulls take the lead, the Tigers want to inch closer to that playoff spot. They would gain 2 points on West Islip if they're able to net the next one. And the Bulls are able to hold on the north side. Tittle wins it back, Giacoppi banks it ahead. Clark zigzags, throws over from Marizito, back to Clark, gets around a couple at center. Clark taken down by Belt, penalty upcoming here against the Tigers. So just as quickly as they tie it, right back to the power play go the East Islip Chiefs. after Tyler Paragallo nets his 6th of the season unassisted. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Northport trying to survive this power play now. As Pepe lets a shot go, knocked down by Spinelli. Clear kicks back out to him. Over to Worst. Worst walking down below the goal line. Worst around Pepe. Can Anatra get there? Yes, he can. Anatra keeps it in. Back to Worst. Worst burns, spinning side of the net. Off the paddle of Spinelli. Anatra keeps again. Walking in, Ryan Anatra saves Spinelli. Rebound. Turned away for the moment. Back up to Anatra. Walks along the blue line. Anatra across his body. He scores! Power play goal. Ryan Anatra and the East Islip Chiefs are back out in front. It might have gotten tipped. I think Dominic Magro got a stick on it, and he did. Power play goal, Dominic Magro from Ryan Anatra. With 4:03 to go, the Tigers now must dig themselves out of their third one-goal hole. Here they come. Kraft lets it go wide of the net. Magro's 8th goal of the season, a major one. Chiefs trying to play spoiler on senior night. Ivers throws one off the shoulder of Spinelli, under him. It's directed under Spinelli for the save. He makes the initial shoulder, it hits off his leg pad, in the presence of mind from Blake Belt to shoot it under his goaltender. And a tap of appreciation from number 12 to number 2. Senior to senior. As this one now deflects on Spinelli. Hip to the task. Just under 3.5 to go now. Kraft tried to muscle it away. It's Worst. Picking it up. Running himself into the boards. Here comes Ryan Collins. Up the left wing, Collins over the blue line. Back check by Pepe. He repicks it up, sends over. Intercepted by Ivers. Caruso, the only one back. Belt trying to join the play. Pepe, the trailer, dropping for Worst. He shoots, knocked aside. Back in front. As the net comes off, Spinelli sliding. Kick the net off its moorings, and we'll get a halt in play. 3 minutes to go now. Does Northport have some dramatic fireworks in them on senior night? 3 minutes to find out. It's Tittle, Anatra. To the right of Spinelli. It's Paragallo. Over to Giacopi. Over the blue line, Jake Giacopi drags, shoots, save Dixon. Rebound, chipped ahead. Here come the Chiefs. Anatra puts the brakes on. Finds Ferrazzi in the trail, tips it to Christian Anatra, who let his shot go, blocked by Belt. Tittle, ahead now. Sean Tittle, first game back. What does he have? Trying to battle here. Tittle wins it back. Belt lets it go, blocked painfully there by Ryan Anatra. Grimaces, now he'll speed ahead to join the play. LaFada can't get around Paragallo. Tyler Paragallo trying to chip it. Blake Belt will send Jake Giacopi. 1-on-2. Burns into Dario. Back. Giacopi steered wide. Taken to task by Burns. Brown crashing on the play. We'll get the puck back to Paragallo. We'll keep an eye on Angel Spinelli now. Under 2 minutes to go. When does he get pulled? Burns Circling. He's going to try to chip this one out. He'll add some loft to it, and it will come all the way back down. Now 100 ticks to go in the hockey game. Ryan Collins turns it over. Worst. LaFada in front. Worst tried to feed it to him. Good stick there by Collins. Ivers, however, picks up the loose puck. Gets the pass back. Sends in front. Worst. Spinning away. Right circle. Worst. Down below the goal line. Over to Ivers. Chips in front. Puck loose. Taken here by Kraft. We approach a minute. Puck just cannot get out. Burns. Some help from Worst. Keeps it in. Paragallo riding him into the boards. Collins now has some space. Sent ahead. Looking for Caruso. Broken up by Daddario. Burns going to force Spinelli to stay right where he is, throwing it on net. Here's another long pass. Caruso doesn't see it. Caruso now will settle it down. Hand off to Ryan Collins. Angel Spinelli to the bench. There he goes for the moment. Now he's going to go. Extra attacker coming on in the form of Jake Giacoppi as the puck is pinned down low. A scrum ensues in the corner. Giacoppi looking for it. Puck pops free. Caruso, slot shot blocked. Caruso couldn't keep it. Belt cannot either. Puck is out. 10 seconds to go. Northport offsides, have to touch up. They will. Clock dying down. Burns just patiently waiting, is in no rush. The Tigers still have not touched up, and this is going to do it. East Islip. That won't count, but East Islip holds on to play spoiler. A massive win for the Chiefs. They take this one 3-2, the game winner. A power play goal from Dominic Magro, his 8th of the season. And the Chiefs still in contention for first place. The score is still 5-4, Smithtown Hotbog on the other side of the ice. So Northport can get some help with a win there. East Islip now will put on their West Islip hats. We wait for the conclusion of that one. The teams shake hands. I want to say congratulations to all of the seniors on Northport Huntington for a great career, great season, and the best of luck in their future endeavors. And that's going to do it for us here tonight from the rinks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Dylan Flynn, and we will catch you on the LI Sports Network. Good night, everybody.